The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it had happened or not. But my faculties are decaying now, and soon I shall be so. I cannot remember any but the things that never happened. It is sad to go to pieces like this, but we all have to do it. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. Then success is sure. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed.
Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live.
Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. Honesty, the best of all the lost arts. When your friends begin to flatter you on how young you look, it's a sure sign you're getting old. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Loyalty to country, always. Loyalty to government, when it deserves it. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who has laid an egg cackles as if she had laid an asteroid. The truth must be served like a coat, and not thrown in the face like a wet towel. It's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than open it and remove all doubt. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. Let us live, so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. Only 2 things we'll regret on deathbed: that we are a little loved and little traveled. If animals could speak, the dog would be a blundering, outspoken fellow, but the cat would have the rare grace of never saying a word too much. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Classic, a book which people praise and don't read. In a good book room, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion as folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. I have found out that there ain't no sure way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. I didn't have the time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. My books are water, those of the great geniuses is wine. Everybody drinks water. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. A person with a new idea is a crank until the idea succeeds. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Man will do many things to get himself loved. He will do all things to get himself envied. Buy land. They're not making it anymore. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. It is the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. I did not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and leave a comment. Click the subscribe button to get more videos like this one.